I don't know what you're waiting on. I'm live.
Some bullshit.
I haven't
My
done.
fucking phone never gave me.
I haven't done
update.
any of the saying thing, but we're live.
I don't see it yet either.
Oh, is it not working?
There you are.
Oh, okay.
In order to watch this, I need to be of age. I'm pretty sure I'm of age.
I don't know. Sometimes you act like a child in my games.
No, it's literally the headliner on Twitch. I can't find your name's not popping up yet. Oh, there it is. Look how beautiful you look.
I know it's crispy, isn't it?
Talk to me like that.
Abby's upset because she's upset.
Well, if Abigail had this kind of beautiful facial hair, she would be beautiful too.
Oh, she's such a horrible woman.
Oh, here we go.
Need to get my hair cut. Look at this fucking mess, though. I feel weird. Anyway, are we guys ready to play some D&D today?
Yeah.
Either say okay. Welcome everybody. It's your friend Fat Jolly Guy, and we're back for episode 2 of Edge of the Map Original Homebrew Campaign. I am your Dungeon Master, Fat Jolly Guy, and I am here today with a few of the party members. We've got Slow Mo 21.
Hi.
We've got AP.
Hi.
We've got Ashley.
Hello.
And we've got Tim.
Hello.
We are Sans Valmora, aka Joe Cool today. Had some personal scheduling conflicts. And we wish him the best. And we'll hope to see him next week for the continuation of Edge of the Map. But in the meantime, shit's gone astray. After last episode, you all went and tracked down a wind elemental to power your would-be air machine to take you away from this Duskholm camp in your adventures upon the high seas as you grow in this age and arc of exploration and growing. However, Magnus, the would-be Duskholm rebel / loyalists camp chief, all the titles, has asked for your attendance in a kind of would-be quasi meeting. Magnus, sitting around the fire, he explains to you that there's a bit of an issue and that he's very closely attached to what he's about to explain and unfold. And that is where we're going to pick it up today. We're going to be short, sweet, and to the point, because there's a lot of D&D to be had today. So let's get right to it. You find your guys' self. Words are hard. You find yourselves around the campfire. Magnus standing next to it solemnly. His large, massive structure and bald head reflecting a little bit of the fire from the campfire. And he definitely looks stressed. He's asked for all of you to come and meet him here.
Why does this guy keep calling us over?
Because he feels like we are his errand boys.
Clearly. What is it? What do you want? Why do you
Nobody's
summon
pretending to
me?
be fixing a ship.
Listen, I know you all have your things that you've been doing, and none of you are all too particular to our Duskholm cause. But what I have for you today, you might actually enjoy. As he looks up at Damien and Vesper. And it would also be doing me a very, very big favor. As he says that through gritted teeth.
Oh? And what would this be?
My spies have told me that that rebels of Duskholm rebels have captured my daughter. as she was in transit away from the war front. And you could see him as he is gripping. I mean, his fists are tight and he is just pent up about this. He is mad. Unfortunately, I am still trying to appease the government back home and cannot be seen doing anything irrational. And I can't have anyone associated with Duskholm attempt to rescue. And I know you lot don't really have any love lost for Duskholm, which is why I've asked you to come here. If you rescue my daughter and slaughter every would-be son of a bitch that you find at that camp, I'll give you whatever you need to get that airship of yours up and running.
Well, here's a couple plot holes.
To kill everyone that we see besides your daughter.
Obviously.
So, let me get this straight. Duskholm rebels took your daughter. Let's start with that, correct?
Yes.
Aren't you Duskholm rebels? So you stole your own daughter?
There are multiple factions splintering right now in this civil war. There are those that are loyalist to the current regime. There are those that you find here at this camp, which, yes, we are rebels, because we are not with the loyalists. But there are other factions that are not with us either.
Interesting. And then two, you have the materials we need to finish the ship, and you need the ships
Yes.
for your uprising. So why wouldn't that be readily available to get as many ships up as possible? Anyway, let's do it. I'm down to kill some fuckers.
You are correct. We need as many ships as possible. And the parts to retrofit them for the war that's coming, we have. But my daughter's life is more important than those ship parts. And for you, you don't give a damn about our war, obviously. Even though I've offered you fucking empires.
We go through this every damn. We've done last 2 days.
As I said, I'm down to kill some fuckers.
I figured.
Is if you have the parts, why are you withholding them?
Well, clearly his daughter has been on his mind. He probably forgot he had the parts.
Ah, yes, and I'm sure that this, hasn't have happened, today or something, and I'm sure, didn't just stumble upon the parts today.
Oh, Damien, who cares? He's giving us permission to kill his own kind. Let's have fun with it.
As long as everyone else is okay with this.
I am happy to try and save your daughter.
Plus, we get to send people to your god, don't we?
Oh, he'll be very happy.
Y'all are real pent up about this whole killing thing, aren't you?
It's been a while. I mean, we didn't kill the elemental, and I mean, a spider's a spider, but nothing like sticking your blade into some flesh.
I don't wish that, killing will happen. But if I am attacked, I must protect myself. And there is a girl in need of being saved. Who knows what they could be doing to her?
I need to keep my skills sharpened for when Archibald turns his head again. Fighting spiders in a forest isn't going to do that.
You do have a point. Huh?
Well, Whiskey, it's your ship. What say you? Off to rescue some girl to get the ship parts?
Okay, enough. No more playing now.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Now. Fighting.
Tim.
Not just for me, just to play and then not. They've been in there playing before you were.
Hello? Is Tim even there?
I have no idea.
I don't
I have no
either.
idea
All I hear
as
is
well.
Tim's background.
That's all I hear as well.
Tim?
Tim? Tim? Tim? I'm just going to assume that Whisker's off for getting the ship parts.
Yeah.
So.
At this point, yeah.
Yes.
There
Oh, there he is.
he was. All right, well, if that be the case, I guess we're on board with trying to rescue your daughter. So, what are we, where are we going? I guess, is the first question.
What can you tell us about her? What are we?
I'm
Why
not
is she
sure
so
what
important that they stole her? If you're still friendly with the government,
I'm sorry, what did you say, Slow? Like, that went completely over my head.
I said, what can you tell us about her? And then
Okay.
I said, why is she so important that she was kidnapped?
Oh, so as I've said before, as Magnus goes into this monologue, he's trying to keep up appearances in the government because he's trying to, appear legitimate. He is a businessman and he has industries all throughout Duskholm, and he is funneling supplies to and from for this war effort all the way around. So he's still attempting to appear legitimate to the eyes of the loyalists and then to the government as a whole. And he goes into this whole bit about how he believes that him sending his daughter away from the war front and her getting intercepted by these other rebel group is an attempt to get him to break this facade, to break character in the eyes of the loyalists, because the loyalists know that he's full of shit, and any little dent in the armor could spell the end of all of those operations in Duskholm. So that's why he needs an outside group to go in and get her, so that he can remain and look legitimate, but still be able to get his daughter out of this mess.
Well, what should we expect when we get there?
Magnus pulls out a large ream of different parchments and whatnot as he hands them across the fire to you. It's different hand drawings of a camp, and it shows like a cliff face with a cave entrance on it. It says that there's a massive complex on the inside of a mountain. He doesn't have any information on the inside of the mountain, and that once you get into the mountain, you're unfortunately going to be blind to what's in there. He knows that his daughter was taken there because his spies have followed them and seen her in the exterior camp before she was taken to the interior of the caves. Magnus has also asked that anything of any kind of value to him, any information on these particular cells of rebels that you might find inside the cave, that you would bring back to him, so that he could leverage that against them and outs them to the loyalists, causing those splintered groups to either fall in line or be destroyed.
And you're sure that your daughter's going to want to comply with us rescuing her.
I'm sure. She is all I have left. Her mother died many years ago, and she's been under the care of various nannies and whatnot, but you'll know it's her when you see her green eyes. And she has a cat with her at all times.
Perfect. Fit right in with the other two.
Well,
Just
let's...
because you have two cats doesn't mean that it's the same, okay?
I hope you are aware that if
Is she going to give
we
resistance to... Sorry, cousin. My
Oh,
king. Please, continue.
Thank you. But go ahead. I lost what I was about to say.
Will she give resistance knowing that we're also not part of... maybe she thinks we're going to be kidnapping her.
That's a good
I'm just trying
point.
to make sure we have all of the angles covered.
Here,
Is there a secret saying that maybe you used to tell her that we could relay without particularly giving your name away?
when she was very small, her mother would tell her the story of two birds, one of gold and one of silver. And she used to be referred to as my silver wings. Tell her that her father, upon golden wings, wishes for silver wings to return. She'll know it's from me.
Hey.
Silver wings and pewter, got it.
Well, second
Father,
question.
father upon golden wings wishes for daughter upon silver wings to return.
Wonderful. And second
Silver,
question
silver,
is,
yeah, you know.
how the hell are we going to get there?
I have chartered a ship that'll take you from here to just down the coastline from the camp. There you can make your way up the coastline under the cover of darkness and wait for daybreak if you choose.
Aye. How we handle this will be up to my padre and myself.
You know, if this wasn't so important, we'd have our own ship. You wouldn't have had to.
Well, it is his daughter. I'm sure that you would do everything for your family, as clearly Damien and I are willing to do whatever it is for ours. And I'll side-eye Magnus.
Well,
And I'll side-eye Vesper and go, yeah. And
That's
one
our
usually stretches it a little.
Jeez.
how exactly?
Well,
are
sometimes
we
you even
get
kill your own
forced back?
family, am I right? And I'll elbow Damien.
God damn it.
Our airship isn't working, so how can we?
They chartered a ship for us, man.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Magnus has got plenty of other vessels that are not vessels of yours. He has other airships, warships, merchant vessels, both land, air, and sea. This rebellion is picking up speed. You have to remember that this is 6 months now from where you guys were fighting Archibald in the dungeon and getting Abigail to now. So this civil war is starting to pick up some heat.
Well, any provisions you have for us for our ride? Food, potions of sorts, like what kind of... You know what? I like a challenge. Let's just go.
Any supplies you need, you can find in the camp, but you gotta pay your way. I don't control those people.
Oh, never you.
Just bring it back. Remember, red eyes and a cat. That's my girl.
I thought you said it was Green Eyes.
You did say it was
Did I-
green eyes.
Did I say green eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, you
Oh.
did. You said
No,
green. You
my
didn't say
bad.
Red Jelly.
I'm so sorry. Red
You said
eyes.
green.
Bright red eyes. Cat.
But your daughter has green eyes?
no, no,
Bright
no.
green eyes.
I'm sorry.
And a cat.
I misspoke. Bright red eyes and a cat.
And I wrote down father upon
Listen, I
golden
know I
wings,
said
wishes
pewter and
upon the
silver
daughter of
wings
silver
earlier,
wings to
but
return.
My
Yeah,
bad.
I have that as
My
well.
bad. The daughter has bright red eyes.
pewter and silver wings.
She's a tiefling. Let's go.
Bro, don't.
No.
Her
That's a
his daughter's
Duskcomb.
eyes are
That's a
like
very,
this.
very Duskcomb trait of Duskcomb royalty is the bright crimson eyes.
Perfect. Love royalty. Can't wait.
Well, Magnus is Duskcomb royalty.
Yeah, I mean,
I know. I'm just Vesper and royalty. You know, they go deep.
Hey, this is not Pete, you know?
Fucking Pete.
Gonna haunt him till the day he dies.
Wish I still had that sword.
Well, technically you do somewhere.
It's true.
Question:
Yeah.
where are we saying Val is?
Val is away with Captain Yuri on a different assignment. This morning he came to camp and grabbed Valmora, said that he could use her wild shape abilities on a tracking mission.
different assignment, if you know what I mean.
That's exactly. Yeah, you know, they're tracking something.
Yeah, they had a thing. You know, they had a thing back in the day.
I mean, again, I know I'm the newest kid on the block here in this group, but seems Val's got a thing for a lot of people.
Yo, so yeah, she's like, you know,
She's a free spirit.
she's a free spirit,
Very
man.
promiscuous.
She likes
did work for the Velvet Veil.
She's Jenny.
she's a flirt, but she's kind of a prude too, you know.
She's Jenny.
She likes to play easy, but really she's really picky, you know. Anyway, so what's the plan, Vesper? What are we getting supplies wise?
I need another sword. I'm gonna check the blacksmith, see what he has.
Why do you need another sword? You already have like 4 of them.
I have one. The
What do
other
you-
ones in my inventory, we said we didn't know what they were, so I can't use them.
What do you
Like
mean?
unknown heavy sword, we don't know what it is.
You have what do you mean? You have your 2 swords you've always had.
Well, Tidebreaker I gave to Abby in the fight, and I never took it back.
Oh. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, so technically he's only got one
Yeah.
sword. Yeah, you said that during
Okay.
the fight that she was unarmed.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
somebody had to give her a weapon.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we wanted her
And
to
she
fight.
kicked our ass, so I was like, why don't we give her a weapon? All right, here, I have two.
well, I mean, your choice. Do you want to just leave Tidebreaker with her? Because I figure within 6 months you probably could have got your sword back.
I mean, then I guess I'll take it. And she would have had her own weapons or something.
Yeah, by now she would have at least returned it or offered it back. It's your choice whether you wanted to accept it back or not.
I'm gonna switch out my headphones battery.
Evens, I keep it. Odds, it stays.
There you go. Evens.
I keep it. So I have my swords.
Okay.
It'd been
I
nice to
didn't
know in
even
the spider
remember.
fight.
I didn't even remember that until you just said that you did give it to her.
So they fumbled at the 1. Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm good. I don't need anything then.
All right.
Moon is prepared. She's just watching the water.
And Whisker, how about you, bud?
She's just watching the water. Right, so if that's the case, then I would have never taken the trip here. I would have stayed with Damien.
Moon,
Yeah.
before you walk away, you're watching water. You see,
Yeah, I'm on the bridge watching water.
oh, you're on the bridge watching water. Okay.
Yeah.
As you are watching water, you get approached by Lilla, and she comes up next to you. And Lilla is, as you know, she's the kind of quasi like spiritual person in the camp, right? And she's kind of an outsider.
She's the island's friggin' crazy lady.
Yeah, she's a crazy lady, you know, but she's very spiritually connected, and she's also very occult, you know. And she comes up to you and she approaches you, Moon. And for the first time, Moon, as you look at Lilla, you also notice that she has those bright crimson eyes as well, very dusk calm, with her blonde hair and her loose fitting clothes and whatnot. And she's barefoot, with kind of like this tied together skirt around her waist. And she asks you point blank, she says, "Are you going to go after Magnus's daughter?"
I don't think that it should be a secret that we want to help her.
Okay. So you're not going to conceal any of the information or anything?
I don't know if I should.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking. She comes up and she asks you if you're going after Magnus's daughter.
She's
Ooh.
not going to conceal it from Lilla.
She is going to tell you that you need to be very careful with Magnus's daughter, because Circe has a bad history of things that are dead, or things being dead around her, and that she is almost considered to some to be unlucky when it comes to death. She just wanted to give you a heads up.
It is much appreciated, but honestly, that makes me more excited to meet her.
She is going to say, you know, she understands with the god of death and that kind of stuff. She understands where you're coming from, but she's concerned about you and your party, because when anybody gets near her, death follows them around. It's kind of a curse almost. And so she just wanted you all to be very careful and very cautious when dealing with Circe, okay?
I promise, and I will relay this to the rest of my group. I won't keep it to myself.
She tells you that she hopes that you would share it with the rest of the group, and just to be careful on your journey.
Okay, so at this time, I'm going to look at Damien. I'm going to say, cousin,
Yes.
I've seen the way you've been looking at the moon. She's alone on the bridge. You should go say hi.
Well, I mean, she is part of our party, after all.
No, I've seen those eyes before.
Well, look, cousin, we really haven't had time to stop by the Velvet Veil, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
I'm
Anyway.
sorry, I am a male.
well, you're not wrong. But anyway.
Hey,
So yeah, the swords and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna sharpen them.
Yeah,
Gotta make sure they're oiled.
Were we gonna get ready to go to the charter ship?
That's right. Oh, hey, Moon, what's going on? Didn't see you.
well, I mean, I'm significantly shorter than you. It makes sense. I was just talking to Lilla. Did you see?
I was looking at these beautiful cannons up here.
No, not at all.
She gave me a warning about our trip. I think that we should all have a little conversation.
Little powwow, group meeting at the cannons.
I suppose. Or not?
And Alice, I'm surprised to see you without
What the hell is
whiskey.
wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm not too sure what the kid's doing. He's kind of all over the place. Ever since he started hanging around what's her face at the workshop. Clara, I think is her name or whatever. Yeah, he's been having his whiskers a little too close to Clara, if you know what I mean.
For judging me, sir.
I understand what you're saying. Completely.
So
Okay.
Moon has something to tell everyone.
Yes.
Lila came up to me and she said that I should warn the rest of you that Cirilla is, she seems to think that she's cursed. She said that there's a bad history of death surrounding her and that she's considered unlucky. And that when people hang around her, death follows them.
Said that about me too.
Sounds like she's part of our group.
Point just point a note. His Magnus's daughter's name is Cirsa.
Cirsa. Oh.
Cirsa. Cisha. Cirsa. So what you're saying is that she's unlucky? What like does she got like what do you mean? What does she mean death? Like
Death is
wait a second, like
From the sounds of it, she sounds like everybody else that we're hanging out with.
You know,
right
Nellis, you could do well by taking one of Moon's classes. I mean, one prayer could change your way of looking at death.
listen, I got one life. This is it. This is all I got right here, right now. This is it. How?
Well, you better use it wisely.
Well, that's what I'm worried about. If we're going after a dead kid, like, I got my own problems to deal with right now, and I don't,
Well, death surrounds me.
Wait,
and,
she's dead?
and
What?
you don't fear me.
Well,
I think that this is taken out of context.
you got a point, Moon.
I rolled for history to see if I could know anything about, like, what could be the issue without actually knowing anything yet.
Are you familiar in Duskcombe history?
I mean, unfortunately, yes.
How about Duskcombe royal secrets?
No.
Okay. With an 11. I'm going to say no on this one, AP.
Okay.
Just
I'm also
because
going to do the check, just because I would know whatever Damien knows. Maybe I have a... All right,
I'm
same
also
thing.
going to say no on a 13. Just because, well, that's a religion, by the way, not history.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
But, an 18, though. An 18.
Should I do one too, just to see if I might have read some scrolls?
Moon, unfortunately, I would say probably not for you. I could almost give it to Vesper and Damien having some knowledge of Duskcombe, because if they're going to be on a crusade, the last of Aranthian, and they're on this crusade against Duskcomb, they're going to try to dig up as much dirt as they can. So it would make sense that they would maybe have come across something. Vesper with an 18 it's on the cusp. You remember something about like a dark age of Duskcomb, that like a plague or something, and how cats were kind of like this unlucky trope that when they were following people around, those people would die. You remember that, and that's about all you can kind of really pull back from all of that. And you're not even with that, you're not sure if that even correlates with what's going on here.
Okay. So as I hear, someone had mentioned unlucky, right?
Yes.
Lila. So as I hear Moon discussing and saying, she thinks that she's unlucky, it's gonna like snap, and I'm gonna have like almost like that light bulb went off, and be like, that means whoever has a cat following them in Duskcomb is due to die. It's like an omen. It's a bad omen for them.
What you're saying is that we should kill the cat.
I don't know if it's so much of the cat. I just think it's something in their history.
Magnus says that the cat's always following her, though. That's how we're gonna find her.
Listen,
I suppose that's why.
I'm not saying that we don't continue to look, because clearly he's in charge of helping us get our ship back on. But I'm just saying we need to be prepared for everything, and if something does happen, we need to have a good explanation to Magnus.
I mean, fair enough. So, all right. Well, I don't think this chatter ship's gonna wait much longer. Y'all ready to head that way? Anything else we can discuss on the way?
Moon, do you think you can make up a potion or two of animal speaking?
Actually, funny enough you say that. Valmora gave me a few of those the other day.
I mean, I'm sure that you may be able to understand them, some whiskey and this, but
I honestly, a lot of people, that's a classic
Why do you
mistake.
think I can understand them? Is it because I'm a cat?
It's a classic blunder, to be honest, because we may look like animals, but man, we can't speak duck to save our life.
Wait, I'm confused. Why would a cat speak duck?
Well, I'm glad somebody said it, because I was starting to... I was getting all mind bottled. Like when your mind is trapped in a bottle.
Mind bottled.
I've never heard of that before. When would your...
Okay, why don't we save it for the ship?
All right.
Yes, we're running out of daylight, as they say.
So, as you board the would-be rowboats and you push out to sea, the Duskcomb camp folk roll you up to this ship, and you take off down the coast. You have the afternoon to yourselves and your thoughts. The sound of the sea hitting up against the boat. Is there any internal reflection that anybody's doing during this trip?
I'm gonna try and meditate. And I know that's very not Vesper, but he's just gonna try and just sit there and just recall everything and see if he just to mentally prepare himself for dealing with another Duskcomb royalty kid.
I want you to roll an intelligence check for me. Okay. I'll keep that one in mind. Thank you.
Yep.
Moon is gonna do the same.
You what are you going to be doing? Can you elaborate?
Preparing herself for battle, for meeting death again in battle.
Roll
Kinda
me
psyching herself up.
roll me a religion check.
Oh,
I'll keep that in mind. AP.
Oh, I'm just stone faced looking out into the horizon, waiting for us to get there.
Okay. And Tim.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing on the ship travel?
Tinkering,
Tinkering on anything in particular?
messing with my pistols.
Okay.
My pistol.
All right. As you guys approach, you're not really close to the coast. But the Duskholm guys, they start to lower the boat. And they say this is about as far as they can get without raising suspicion. And that they tell you they're going to drop the rowboat and that you're going to have to go straight inland from here. And once you hit the coast, you're going to continue north from there. And that's when you're going to find the camp along the coastline. So you get lowered down, and the boat hits the choppy water, and you start to row across the open ocean. Night is your ally here. Darkness on the water. You can see firelight in the distance, and it must be the camp. And that's kind of your target. I need you guys to give me a strength check, at least two of you, for who's rowing the boat.
I would definitely be rowing the boat. I have high strength.
Okay?
You think my little 3-foot ass is gonna be moving us? Wow. Maybe I should have. Shit.
Well, me and you are-
Maybe Damien's can overcome my lack of focus.
Okay. So with that,
Never mind. I'm in the boat with Damien.
with that, Vesper, you're you know, I don't know if it's the darkness and you're just, you know, looking around, you're not really focusing a whole lot on rowing. Damien's really pulling the extra weight, and it kind of cancels each other out. So just as day is breaking, so now the sun is coming up just over the edge of the water, is about what time you guys have made it to the shore. And you find yourself on the shoreline.
Would you say this is foresty? How would you describe the land area?
I would say it's more forest. It's gonna quickly. It's like rocky forest.
Well, are we waiting until nightfall? Or are we doing this in the daylight?
Well,
it's a lot more noticeable during the day.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna get changed real quick.
Yes, you still have those uniforms. How many of them do you have?
I don't remember how many I actually picked up.
I think you picked up one normal and one officer, so you have two
I have two.
outfits.
Well, one officer and just one regular soldier.
Would you like to be the high-ranking official today?
No, I can never be higher than you, cousin.
Ah, it's
I don't
okay.
know
Eh.
if you and I are best suited to be. We need to discuss. I don't know if me and you are noticeable. You know, our bloodline and all.
Aye, but
Well, if anybody's gonna go in disguised, it's got to be you two. One, Duskholm doesn't have halflings and cats in their ranks, so us
That's also
three
true.
are out. You know.
Brings up a valid
Right.
point, so I suppose this is the
Also-
way.
Also, if I could make a mention, if you're gonna be carrying that big ass golden sword around, Damien, you might want to be the one in charge.
See?
aye. Fair point, Inellis.
All right, so I'll take off my silver and purple armor, and I'll throw on this black and red filth.
So, you guys got two costumes here. Yeah, one of you is a officer, the other one's just another guy, and you got three of us. What's the play here?
Do we,
Well, we can bring. We
do
can
we do them as
bring you-
hostages?
We can bring them in as prisoners.
Aye.
We could bring them in as special viziers from another land where they have their own unique abilities. One particular, the god of death. The other, a tinkerer of sorts, and, well, one cartographer. So, we could use their own abilities as disguises.
My
Inellis, is the Cartographer Guild associated with Duskholm?
Nah, we're an independent organization. We don't assign any. We don't align with any of the world governments. We kind of have animosity. You know, we're allowed to travel wherever we need to explore, but like the explored areas of kingdoms, we're not really welcomed in. You know.
Aye.
my religion isn't exactly accepted everywhere. I don't think it's very good to flaunt that in a military base.
Well,
It's
fair
a group
point.
decision. As I said, I'm not making any more decisions without talking to everybody.
I
So?
think the hostage thing might be the best bet.
Well, we may have to be forced to take your weapons, though. Especially your big ass backpack.
Well, alternatively, maybe, possibly, what if
Just
you
kill
two just try
everybody.
to get in, and if things go shit, we're here and we just come running.
All right, we need a
I
signal
have
then.
I have 2 weaker potions of invisibility.
Hmm.
Could
All right. So you two,
I do have a greater invisibility potion. I've been holding on to it.
okay.
Well, that's better than what I can give you.
So we between everybody, we got 3 invisibility potions. Actually, do I have an invisibility potion now? that I think about
I
it?
have a very strong cloak that will help with camouflage.
See, I have a cloak of concealment as well.
Yeah, and just get in stealth to, like, get in trees over here and to see if I can get a view of what the hell we're looking at over here.
Ooh, idea. As Nellis sets his backpack down and he pulls open the flap and he reaches deep inside the satchel and he'll bring out his wondrous wardrobe and he sets it on the ground. And as he opens it up, the tent pops open and he opens the flap and Nellis disappears inside of the wardrobe.
I did a perception check.
Okay.
Moon is just gonna stare.
Moon, have you ever seen? Oh yeah, you did, because you just stare into the void when you look into the wondrous wardrobe.
Yeah.
Damien, your perception check, a 19. So you've kind of snuck up a little bit. You're looking, right?
Yeah.
So let's see here. I want to give a, let me give a cone here. Let's say,
It's like I would think I'm looking directly in this direction.
so this cliff
Right.
right next to you is fucking sheer, like straight up. So I'm going to
okay.
say, so this is 100-foot cone right here. And it kind of clips that. So that's kind of what you're looking at right now. So you can see from your angle, you can see the front gate, and you see a few guards, and you see a guard tower. And they're just posted sentries. They're not anything special to be looked at, you know? Just your normal run-of-the-mill soldier. Possibly armed with a sword, maybe a shield or a spear. The guy in the tower's definitely got a bow.
Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit closer and try to play in my cover here.
Okay.
I'll lay in this shrub and see what I can see if there's anything else I can see further up.
So from there, catching the edge of that for 100 foot, you're seeing a lot more of the camp now.
All right, so like even if I was to be looking like in this direction, like because the wall's like right here.
Yeah. So now what you're seeing is you're seeing the bulk of the camp. You're seeing this kind of like spike wall, and it's not even like a tall wall. It's just like that kind of like low waist high spikes run out to stop like horse charges and whatnot, and it's just set up in kind of a haphazard line to kind of form a wall. The gate even is just two bars, like sawhorses, that is just sat in the hole of the way. It's a very haphazard camp. You see tents and crates and boxes. Even across the way on the other side of camp, the guard towers are just hammered together, rough logs and whatnot. It's not anything special. This building that's over here is probably the most put together building, and even that is still mostly just a log and kind of stucco building. But you do see smoke rolling out of the chimney.
Okay. All right. Is there anything I could tell about the people that are like in here besides them just being like rebels?
You
Like
see,
run-of-the-mill rebels.
you see them moving about. It's early morning, so they're groggy. They're working towards getting breakfast, making coffees and stuff like that. You know, they're not as perceptive at this moment. It's
Okay.
early morning.
And I'm immediately gonna run back. Full on sprint. Okay. Making bean juice. It's very early for them. I don't think that they're really prepared for this.
Okay.
Now this, oh, that. Wait. Why the hell is
Ah.
this thing in here?
I had an idea. And Nellis is going to close his wardrobe. He shoves it back in his backpack. All right. Here. And he hands you, Damien, he hands you a thing.
And this is Nellis?
It's a box of fish.
Nellis,
What, I smelled something funny?
What?
you're telling me at a moment like this, you're handing me a box of fish.
It's breakfast time. They're hungry. Box of fish.
Well, as I'll like start to put the uniform on, Vespa, since I'm going to be the officer, you're carrying it.
I don't think so.
I'm good at cooking.
Well, what officer do you see carrying fish? Dirty fish. Come on, Vespa.
I'm never gonna live this one down.
You can. Once this is over and blood covers your uniform.
By the way, there is a D4 in the chat for everyone.
Yes, I seen that, and I have added it to the sheet.
Well, all right. So the plan is you three are gonna wait for a signal if things go to shite, and then we are going to see if we can find this kid.
Yeah. What's the signal?
I'll either lots of screaming and yelling from them, or I'll shoot maybe a fireball into the sky.
Yeah, I like that idea.
All right. So we'll hold tight here and listen for screaming and yelling. Yeah.
Yeah, try to get close, but wait.
All
Try
right,
not to
all
get
right.
caught.
If you get caught, we will not blow our cover until we have to.
Exactly.
Hey, that's fair. Remember, I'm a cat. I'm an expert at stealth. As I
Always
elbow with Vesper.
Yes.
I mean,
Expert.
I am a halfling.
Well, Vespa, Betty,
You know, wish I had that green tea right about now. Yeah. Maybe they have some brain water. At your liege, my officer. Give me that fucking fish. Wait. What are our names?
I am stoic and you are stoic.
Stoic and stoic. All right.
We're dumb, but I'm a little smarter.
I'll just be
Play to your
mute.
role.
I have no mute. I'm mute. I don't talk until I
Aye.
have to talk. I'll just grunt.
Oh.
Who's hungry for some food?
Sorry there, Captain. I have to check the books. That's a good heap of fish going in.
And I had this fucking bastard get all the fish last night. Food will be ready soon.
Let me take that from you.
As now that we're in here, not the greatest, but a little on edge.
So, with a 12 inside the gates of the camp, you see.
You damn.
That's two in a
Back to
row
back.
from you, dude. Wow.
Back to back. It's just perception, though, so that's okay.
Yeah.
It's not like it's performance.
Like, your eyes must be watering. That fish box must have been heavy or something. Like, goddamn, you're rubbing your eyes and shit.
It's like rotten fish.
Damien, as you're looking around the camp real quick, not trying to be suspicious or anything, you're just looking around. You don't see anything out of place. It's just guards, as far as you can tell. Even the tents, they're open. You don't see little kids. You don't see cats. That's what you're looking for.
Okay. All right, I'll be on my way. Come on, you impotent swine. try and get my a better wits about this area. Or the same thing.
A 12. Once again, you're in the second area of camp. Nobody. What
is
the
this? This is not
fuck?
real. That's not real.
I think it's time to change the dice.
Ah,
I think it's time to change
slow-mo.
the dice.
Time to put
How
that
is that
dice in fucking
possible?
dice jail.
I want to change mine just from
Woo.
seeing it.
At least their perception.
Yeah.
My
hang on,
dude.
Dice so nice. Dice so nice. Let's change this up. What the
Damien,
fuck?
once again with the 12. You're looking around. No kids, no cats. And that's what your eyeballs are looking for. However, inside this house is kind of an enigma to you right now. You're trying to get a look in. You can kind of peer in through the doors and windows. Not even really seeing a good picture yet of what's in there.
Okay. Move aside.
I'm sorry. I can't let anyone in while the lieges are in there.
The lieges are in there.
Yes, sir.
Do you know who I am?
Sir, if you go in there, the lieges will rip your spine out. I will not let you in there, because then they'll rip my spine out.
And what is so important about being in there?
I do
Why
not...
have I not been informed about it?
Sir, I apologize. On a normal day, I would gladly let you in there. But I am more terrified of the lieges than I am terrified of you. You know what? It's
all I'm
it's-
going to say is I
it's-
would advise that you step out of our way.
right
There are
on.
no leashes in here.
Amos, I think these two here are the changing of the guard. I think it's time we got out of here.
Yes, we'll take over
Enjoy.
for now.
Once again, don't go inside. Bye.
Vespa, I'm going to poke my head in here and... For the love of God, please get it ready. That did not sound good.
Well done, Stoic.
Aye, stoic. Keeping up the persona. As I'm gonna kind of just see if I could, slowly and quietly open this door.
With an 18 on your stealth check, you are able to crack the door just a skosh. As you peer inside, you see a table and chairs and beds unmade, and you see a fireplace glowing, and you see two of the Duskholm's elite soldiers. They're known as lieges. They are known for their absolute brutality in battle. They do not answer to any officer. They operate independently, almost like special operations for Duskholm. They also adorn the face mask of like a raven. They have this like dark, deep sunken eyes with the long beak and their crimson flowing robes. It's very obvious who they are.
Well, I'll rely this information onto Vespa, or shall I say Stoic. Should I... Should you send a signal, or should we try and snoop around a little longer?
This place is massive. We don't know.
I
We've
know.
only just entered. We can keep moving.
Aye.
How about we get some coffee while we're here? I mean, it is early.
Oh, shut your trap, stoic.
I mean, wouldn't you think officers would want coffee in the morning? I mean, play your role, cousin. God.
I'm an officer, and I'm never tired.
Oh, here we go again.
As yeah. Thank you.
Hey!
Hey, Vesper!
Nice.
You finally opened your eyes. You found coffee or something. Vesper with the 23. You see multiple guards huddled around the campfire. They're scraping beans in a pot, you know. They've got some sort of bean juice going, you know. They're talking about the day. You overhear a conversation about supplies coming in later that evening that they're going to have to get through the caverns. You hear them talk about how the lieges are going to be moving out for a special operation. But then the other guy elbows real quickly and goes, "We don't know nothing about that, remember?" And the other guy goes, "Oh yeah, that's right." As they kind of snicker about it.
Just I relay that to Damien.
And I'll do, I guess, an investigation on the person in front of me.
Sure.
Since I'm closer.
Damien, as you look, one of the Duskcombe lieges are standing at the end of the road. They are just staring at this rock wall. And it's this figure, this Duskcombe sculpture in the cliffside. And it has a hand outreached. And that's all it is. It's just this like kind of rock sculpture with a hand outreached. And you just see him kind of like stroking his end of his beak of his face mask as he's looking at this structure.
Am I still kind of stealth from earlier, or should I roll a new one?
You're still, I mean, you're not drawing any attention to yourself at this point. And even the lieges, I mean, you are not in an area where you shouldn't be. Like, you are in an appropriate area for you.
All right, cool. Let's go stoic.
That's just a wall there.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay.
This is just a wall. So imagine like this is a door.
Okay.
When it's a door or is it a wall?
Oh, damn. I didn't even realize oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys have been seeing that the whole time, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoops. I guess it's a little too late for this, but yeah.
All right, because with that, I was going to investigate whatever the statue is, only because I knew that there was something over there. So,
All right. Well, yeah.
So we'll just pretend like we don't.
Yeah. So let me just do this real quick. Oh man, this sucks because
I didn't see nothing.
yeah, you guys didn't see nothing. Oh man. I don't know if I deleted that on accident or what happened, but that was all supposed to be under this.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
on that final word, I'm gonna come back to my air quotes post and wait for my cousin.
Got any more of that water? That bean juice?
Here. And he hands you up a metal cup of some sort of coffee.
Survival for drinking it.
Definitely. At this point, yes. Hey, it's good. It's not French press, but it's not dead water, you know?
Yeah.
So you're good. It's coffee.
Not bad, boys. Keep it up. How long have you been stationed here?
Well, Simmons has been here the longest, 6 months or so, ever since the cave's been found. And then Argyle and myself, we showed up about 4 months ago. Within all of this bullshit back in the capital, and needed a place to start storing stuff, you know. How about you? You and your officer new to us? I haven't seen you around before.
Just transferred in from Aethias.
Crazy about the airship. Just disappeared like that in a storm, eh?
Yep. But I just follow orders, so now I'm here.
Well, sleeping arrangements are kind of whatever you find. Hopefully you brought yourself a bedroll and a tent. They don't send us with that kind of shit anymore.
Well,
The only other thing I can tell you is stay out of the Liege's ways. They are less than friendly.
yeah, speaking of, I better return to my post.
Yes. Good luck.
Are you energized now, Stoic?
It's not too bad. You want some?
Get that shit out of my face. Get that shit out of my face.
Moon, Whisker, and Nellis, I need you to roll stealth checks.
Okay.
Yes, Nellis.
I told you I'm a cat. I'm sneaky as shit.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And
I'm not sure if he's busy or not, so I'm gonna just hit
Stealth. Stealth?
Yeah, I already rolled it for you. I didn't know if you were here or not, so
Yeah, I was trying to get back here real quick.
well, we'll take your 19 over my 15. So, Moon, Whisker, and Nellis, as you are watching, a large group of these Duskholm lieges begin to march along the coastline towards the camp. And you are concealed, you are safe. But they begin to move.
Sealed enough to talk to each other.
You are concealed. You are stealthed. Is there anything that you would like to do, Moon or Whisker, with this group before they enter the camp?
Either an investigation or a perception check to see if I can see anything, any identifying markers on them.
Okay.
Would that
Because-
be perception or?
Yeah, I would do an investigation because you're actively looking at them, trying to figure out them. $17. Moon, with your 17 on investigation, as you're looking at these soldiers, you notice their bright crimson cloaks. You notice their beaked mask, their face masks of metal. They carry these ceremonial swords that are waved in a certain way. They march with a purpose in unison. They remind you so much of like the old stories of the Death Troopers that you used to hear in the temple back in the days when the Faceless had an army. They just ring out death. Everything about them screams death to you.
Moon takes note, but she doesn't dare say anything until they've passed.
Whiskey, is there anything that you would like to do as these troopers are passing?
Maybe. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna know nothing about the death masks or anything like that.
No. All you see is an imposing military force heading towards the camp where your friends just went in.
Got you. Moan.
Whiskey.
You see all these people?
I think I know what they are.
I don't know what they are, but this looks bad. Do you think we need to try to signal the other two?
We don't do anything until they've passed. There's no use in us getting caught before them. Nellis, come here.
Yeah.
I remember reading scrolls way back when I was still with the monastery, and they talked about how the Order of the Faceless Men had an army, and they had crimson red robes and beaked masks. They had ceremonial swords, and that's exactly what I see here.
Are you saying that Duskholm and the Faceless are working together?
I can't imagine that I wouldn't know about it, but there may be some connection.
Well, whatever those things are, they give me the freaking creeps. Do you see that face? Who wears a
can we
bird
learn that?
face?
Bird people, maybe?
Ah, they got human feet to them. Look at their boot prints in the mud.
It's
That's like
just
a-
a mask. It's a mask. It's not their body.
Oh, okay.
Look, they're just lined up at the gate over there.
Ask
And-
again, do we need to try to figure out how to signal these guys?
I think so, but I don't know if we should do it until they actually go into the encampment.
All right, well, As
That was-
as we
That's for
are
sneezing.
as we are sitting in this bush tree talking about this debate, these Duskcomb lieges have just lined up, and they are just stoic in nature. They are just standing there. They're not moving. They're not anything. It's like they're waiting for orders. The gate guards are like looking at each other, freaking out because they didn't expect any new Duskcomb legions to come this way. So they don't know what to do. They're waiting for some sort of orders or for them to do something, because as far as the rebels here are concerned, they just stay out of their way. Whatever they want to do, they get to do. And the fact that they're just standing here is freaking them out. Vesper and Damien, the door opens behind you.
Instinctively, I'll be, yo, word. Just get out of the way. I'll take the one step.
Vesper with a 14 on perception, and Damien with a 23 on perception. What exactly are you after?
Why all of a sudden they're moving?
That's perfect. That's exactly what it is.
Now that we have 3 of them in front of us, and their uniform, all of a sudden.
As you look at them, they stand their ground. Their hand, you'll notice, Damien, you look at them, and you're looking at them, you have a military mind from your time in the Elranthian Kingdom. You're looking at this as different, you know, where Moon sees the symbology of everything that these soldiers represent. You're looking at the tactical reasoning behind it. The loose flowing cloak allows for the distraction of movement. The hard leather chest plates allow for the deflection of blunt objects and smaller piercing weapons. The face mask allows for the protection. You know, you see all of these like very high-end military, like this is a very technologically advanced military unit you're looking at here. From everything that you're seeing, they march, they move, everything about them is high-end military. Something that the rest of Duskcomb that you've ever experienced does not do. And Slow, you kind of catch on to that as well.
I'm walking straight in.
Just continue to be guard.
Okay.
And would you like me to roll again to get my wits about the building here?
Yes, now that you are inside the building. $17. You are quick. We're talking, you are going fast. You look at the table, you see breakfast plates, you see food, you see nothing of interest. You move on. You flip the pillow, you move the mattress, nothing. You open the crate, you see supplies. You're running your hands along the mantle. You're feeling for loose bricks. You see a bucket with feces in it. You're moving past that. You come to the trap door. You pull on it, it's locked. You flip the rugs, you're looking for things. You come back to the door, you're in there a matter of seconds. You know the inside of this place forward and backwards.
Okay. Nothing of interest.
Lions?
just seemed like it was a living
Damn.
corpse. But there's a trapdoor in there. It's locked. Nothing of the sorts. They were having breakfast.
These no rules today. Investigation was because I didn't remember if we checked the path, if we could see either feline prints or child prints.
Oh, good. As you investigate the mud,
Yeah.
with an 8, I'm gonna say that the paths have been muddied from various traffic and everything, and you're not able to discern any any smaller footprints or animal prints in the mud at this time.
All right.
Everybody here, almost in unison, you hear the sound of blades coming out of the sheaths. Shing! As every one of these Duskcomb legions has pulled their sword and have immediately killed everybody that they are the closest to.
Jesus.
These Duskcomb legions have just initiated a full-on assault of this keep. I need everybody here to roll for initiative in the camp.
In the camp.
Now, with that being said, you have a choice, Moon, Whisker, and Nellis. You are not known in the camp. So when it is your turn in the initiative roll, you are stealthed. You have advantage on your movements until you make an action against something, all right?
Okay.
So use that to your tactical advantages.
All right.
Vesper and Damien, you are Duskcomb in this moment. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So
Interesting.
apply yourself as such.
Would that give me advantage on my roll, considering that I'm not actually being targeted?
You are not being targeted by the rebels. You are being targeted by the legions. So yes, technically, if you assaulted a rebel in this moment, you would have advantage on the attack. But then you would also be marked as an enemy with the legions.
Yeah.
So you need to be smart about this fight. You are on the inside and you are fighting on the wrong side.
Cousin, I think we play along. Hopefully they know to wait for the fireball. I'm just gonna whisper that to him. Give me that big roll. Hey, it's not a one.
Not a one. Also slow. We're gonna need some
Yes. My mysterious music is not doing it. We need some.
That'll work.
And we need to roll for initiative, correct?
Yes, you do. Hey, there you go, Whisker. So, Moon is the only one that hasn't rolled for initiative.
Sorry,
And there it is.
I had a hard time finding myself.
Okay. So here comes the NPCs. And I figured a few of the Legion would be high up there.
Oh, nat 20. Oh boy.
All right. So,
Oh.
this guy already dead. This guy already dead. We're going to begin the order. moves, attacking this guy here. Dagger attack out. Six misses. Second attack. 7 misses. Third attack. 11 misses. Wow, those guys. Okay, those rolls suck. Sucks to suck. Next guy, right here. Moving up in the camp here. .23 will hit for 3 piercing damage. Second attack. 11 misses. Third attack. 18 will hit for 4 piercing. All right, let's see. Where is he at in this? Okay, he is there. 4. Now if he takes his dash, that puts him there. Whisker, you are up.
I don't know what I should do.
You can wait
Ooh.
until they go in so that we stay stealth. Or in stealth mode.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Do you want to take any of your movement?
Dolly, question: what is this area? Just like gray. Like
It's all. It's a sheer cliff. It goes straight up in hundreds of feet.
Not.
Oh, hundreds of feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Not able to get on top of. Got it.
No.
Not yet, Jolly.
Okay. So move him over here. His attack's coming in. Dark Devotion. He's going to cast Inflict Wounds at first level. 19 will hit. For 20 points of necrotic. That is DTD. He is dead. He's dead, Jim. He will move into the camp to finish his movement, and that'll be the end of his turn. Okay. Oh, he's all the way over there in that guard tower. Of course, he has the best fucking initiative roll. Fucking archer from guard tower number 4. 5 takes dash 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, there's his fucking turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Moving into the camp.
Remember,
He's gonna
cousin, you're an officer.
cast
Don't
Sacred
get involved
Flame.
until you have to.
Dexterity saving throw. He makes it, so he does not take any damage.
Oh, is the uniform I'm wearing higher rank than the rebels?
Slow.
Like, I know. Yeah.
Honestly, it didn't come to that, but your uniform is out of style, by the way.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
It didn't get mentioned because, you know, everybody was real chill and you were real chill and you weren't causing any problems with that. But just so you know, you're out of fashion there, bud.
Well,
And-
we came
and-
from a different garrison, so
Yeah, and you probably should like clean it and like sew up the holes where you stabbed people through it. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, nobody knows. It's fine.
Anyway,
We passed the checks.
this guy's turn. He's going to swing his scimitar because that's all he's got. And he's a basic rebel. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing here. The 10 is gonna miss. Four and 5 as they move into camp. He's gonna cast spiritual weapon on himself. As he places a spiritual weapon in the watchtower. With a 22 on the spiritual weapon. Dealing 6 damage. Ow. Oh my, what is with the guys on the back of the camp being the best initiatives? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Damien, now you can actually do something.
How tall is? Wait, why isn't it doing there? How tall is that right there?
It's like 15 or 20 foot high. It's just a small platform, like an archery platform.
Okay, so that's beautiful. So I'm gonna move 1, 2, and I'm gonna crawl up this thing with the rest of my movement and yell, "What the hell is going on?" And,
The Legion, they've attacked us at the gates. They've killed several already, sir.
Well, what the hell are you doing? Get in there.
You'll see him, he'll pull his bow back and he starts firing, you know, actually during his turn, but yeah.
And because I'm not going to use my action,
Okay.
I'll give inspiration to Vesper since he's in here with me.
Gotcha. And Vesper, take D6 inspiration.
Oh yeah.
That is a temporary inspo, so that will go away after this fight.
All right. And here.
Okay. So that's the end of your turn? Okay. More Legion. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As he begins to hack away. 19 will hit. For 4. That guy is dead.
Got it.
Okay, hey, Damien, look, it's your archer buddy.
He's giggling.
It's
That
his,
sound like a 30-foot tower where you kick him off and he dies or something.
a 12 is a miss. So he misses. Vesper, it's your turn.
Let's go, you dogs! Get in the fight! 1, 2, 3, and I'll climb up with him if I can get to like this corner. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Is that like right? All right. Hopefully nobody else is in the way here. Let's try and get rid of these things. As I gear up a. Were we long rested, by the way?
Yeah, we're long rested.
Okay, I'm going to just do that quick.
Yeah,
stat
if you
edit.
don't, if you guys need your long rest, make sure you take it. In fact, everybody take your long rest now, just to make sure you have it.
Fine, I'll take my long rest.
Nice. So with that, I'll drop an Umber Burst at 2nd level. Hopefully avoiding.
I will interject here.
Okay.
Duskholm soldiers do not use magic.
I will not do anything. I'm going to
So-
take my spell slot
Bro,
back.
nah. Do it. Because this guy needs to wait until his next turn anyway.
Yeah, and then there's 7 guys behind
And
us
we
who
can-
haven't gone yet.
And we could just kick this guy off the tower.
I'm just letting you know, Duskholm soldiers do not know magic. So they are that if you use your Umbra Burst, it will break your disguise. I'm not saying
My
you
disguise,
can't.
but not Damien's disguise.
Correct. So do with that information as you will. I wanted to warn you before you just do it.
I appreciate that. How many guys
Mm.
behind us still need to go? 1,
Yeet.
2, 3, 4.
No yeet.
Yeet or
4
not
guys
to
still
yeet.
have- You fuck it, YOLO. It's Vesper. Which means I don't care about that fucking guy.
Yeah. All right.
As I conjure up this darkened orb and full on baseball launch this thing right on over.
So, with that, one cultist takes double damage, one saves, one does not. One saves, one does not, one does not, one does not. Duskholm Rebel in the tower does not. So, let's see the damage. That is 34 points of necrotic damage. So, 2 of these guys. I'm going to say 2 of these guys. One guy takes double damage. So, I'll let you choose, Slow. Which one takes double damage? Actually, can I click on him here? No. Okay.
This guy, right here.
Wait, did that work? Oh, yeah, that does work. Okay, cool. Never mind. I know who does what now.
If
Okay,
you're
so
letting me
this
choose who
guy-
takes double, I'm
This
gonna say
guy takes double damage, so hang on. So, apply double damage. This guy's dead. So, blop. That guy died. Okay, this guy takes... Hang on, I need to find out this guy. This guy takes half damage. Okay. This guy here, he takes the full send. So he's dead. Blop. So that was the 6. So 19 guy takes half damage. Okay. So 13 guy. That's him. He takes full damage. Wait, no. Apply healing. From in here. Apply damage. Blop. He's gonna be dead. Damn, my dude. What is that? A quad kill already? Okay, so 4. That was him. 14. What's the save on this? 14 was the save, so he's gonna take half damage. So there's that. And then finally, Duskholm Rebel guy. Sorry, bud, you're gonna be DTD as well. No. So this, okay, so apply that. Take half away. This guy here. Take, there we go. So that is a quad kill. Congratulations, Slow. That's the first quad kill in the campaign.
Woo! And with my bonus
For
action, I'm
real.
kicking this guy out of the tower, or wherever he went.
Yeah, he's standing on top of you. Hang on. This guy here?
Yeah. just
All
gonna
right.
kick him.
So make a strength. Got to be harder than 12. 9.
I'm
Fail.
gonna use that 6.
Oh, you're gonna use the 6 now. Roll the 6. Let's see the 6.
Yeah. Come on.
6 on the 9.
Come on.
Got to be a 12.
Give me a 3. Give me a 3. God damn it.
Let's go.
Hey, let's go. As you kick him. Poof.
As I victory screech and just straight up just spar to kick him as fucking hard as I can. So he was what, like 15 feet plus whatever? Yeah. Yeah. Remember, you're still disguised, cousin.
Alright.
All right.
I don't even know who you are.
So Umber Burst. So I'm gonna clear the battlefield to these
So
guys.
I still have another attack.
So Umber Burst remains on the battlefield and leaves inky residue, which will slow movement through there. So remember that for Nellis, Whisker, and Moon. As you pass through the Umber Burst, you're going to have reduced movement through there.
Do I have clear line of sight to here?
To there, yes.
Well, I'll see you on the other side, cousin.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I disappear and I reappear. over
Oh
here.
shit! Yeah, with a misty step right into the shit. Oh, Vesper, you never cease to make me unhappy, bruh. You are literally, you just surrounded yourself. Woo.
He's already died once, right? Why be afraid of it?
He hops in there and goes, "Hello there."
For reals. He's got 2 legionaries behind him that just got fucking ink blot tested. He's got 3 in front of him. He's got 2 on the outside gate that are ink blot tested. He just Sparta kicked another rebel. So now he's an enemy of the state. Everybody in this camp fucking hates Vesper all of a sudden.
But like, did they see him kick him off?
They seen him cast the Umbra Burst. That's not a small spell. That's like fireball level bullshittery right there.
Nice.
All right.
So I basically, now Damien is still undercover. I got the fuck out.
Damien's good.
And that was my second action, I believe, right? Or is Misty Step a bonus action? 'Cause
Your
if it's a bonus action, I can't do it. So I can't do it. So never mind.
yeah. I don't think
come
you
all
have
the way
Misty as a bonus.
I do. It says bonus action.
Is it a
But
bonus?
it's also a level 2 spell.
Oh, okay.
So it says level 2 spell, then it says 1 bonus action as usage. Does that mean because didn't I bonus action to kick him off?
No, you used your other action for that.
Oh, okay. So then my bonus action.
And your
would
bonus
be the-
action was the Misty Step.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Oof.
At least that's how I understood it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Action to cast Umber Burst, action to kick, bonus action to Misty Step. That should be all of your.
And then you would think it would be all of mine.
Oh,
But then we go into an action
surge. Fuck yeah!
So with this,
All right, I gotta
point...
zoom in. Hang on, the cameraman's gotta zoom in on this shit as you're about to fucking turn into a human blender.
I use my cantrip to launch a fireball directly into the sky.
Okay.
Which is just a regular roll. So there's.
Is that the message to the group?
Yes.
Take that away. Because Nellis is going to take the Umbra Burst as the sign. I'm just letting you know that Nellis is like, that's his fucking signal.
Okay.
Yeah, like we've seen the Umbra Burst. We know what it does. Like
works even better for me because now I can go fucking look at this guy right here and swing with my blade.
I don't want you to use a whole ass action to just summon us. No, we fucking know after Umbra Burst.
It's not something small. It's just ooze. The ooze.
Right.
The ooze, yes. All right.
Blade of Celestial Skies, right hand.
First on the chopping block. At least let him look at you before you. Oh yeah, that hits.
22.
Thanks a lot.
13. Tiebreaker.
Oh yeah!
Nice.
And we will do damage at crit.
For 24.
So 48. Or is it doubled on
That
the
is
upper- no.
DTD. You don't even have to put a brute on that one because he's gone.
So just straight up. And take a step forward. And I'm coming in now. Just bloodlust in my eyes. Oof. 13.
13 will hit.
Hell yeah. Swinging. 12. And then tiebreaker.
Yay! We go from 3 crit fails in a row to 2.
Millie, come here.
Don't call it a comeback.
For another 24. Let's go.
Those dice was nice.
Dice so nice. We so it was the first attack and then I attacked, so that would be both of my actions and my turn.
Nice.
As I turn and now point one hand to the right and one hand to the Umber Burst and say, "Who's next?"
Sing you like that fucking Spider-Man pointing.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. All right, Nellis's turn. All right, Nellis seeing the Umber Burst, he's gonna take his movement. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm still very out of range. Oh, let's see here. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just shoot him twice from this range. 15 will hit. For 11, second attack. 15 will hit. For 10. Okay, so this guy here takes 11 and then takes 10. And that'll be DTD on him. As Nellis jumps out of the tree, he hits the ground, kind of does a tuck and roll. As he's running up, he pulls both of his pistols out and just goes and drops that guy. And that'll be my turn. All right, zooming back out so that chat can see the full battle map here of everything going on. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 feet of movement. He's going to pull out his crossbow. And 20 will hit. Or 4 damage on the Legion. Ting. Damien, you are or no, not Damien. I read the wrong thing. This guy.
That guy's got some range.
This guy here. No, it was this guy. This guy here on the bridge shot this guy right here. This guy is right here. Is it his turn? Scimitar attack. Critical fail. I'm going to say that through superior military training, he's going to get knocked down somehow. This guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30, moving him up. Okay, so he's in the Umber Burst, so he only gets 15. So 5, 10, and 15 as he moves towards the gate.
Does he got to make another roll on his turn? Or is it just an area of effect now?
It's just an area of effect for movement.
Okay.
He is going to cast Hold Person. Slow, I need you to make a DC Wisdom saving throw of 11 or be frozen. Old person. Let me see. Which one should I use? Boom, restrained. Oh, wait, is there an actual paralyzed one? Oh, that's shocked. Invisible. Oh, that's invisible.
He's not close enough. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, so we're going to use restrained. So, at the end of each turn, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends. So you are unable to move.
I quit.
Oh, you found paralyzed. Thank you. So, every turn you're going to have to make a DC 11 wisdom saving throw, but you are now held.
This is the guy in the Umbra?
This guy right here.
Okay.
Do you hear it? I read AP's mind. I know exactly what he's thinking. Oh, this guy's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Moves him up on the bridge. Moon, it is your turn.
All right.
And because we are so far away from the action, I am going to just make a DM saying, and we are going to move here to move us a little closer to action.
Okay. That's what I can do.
Okie dokie. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm not going to make him dash. He's going to crossbow attack. Fail.
I love these sounds, by the way.
Oh.
No, that one was like the arrow that went boing, 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 boing.
Top of the order. Fanatic. Going to take an attack of advantage on this guy right here, prone. And still, he doesn't hit him? What? Second attack. Still doesn't hit him. Oh my god, this guy is unhittable. Holy shit! Oh no, he finally did hit him with that one. 3 attacks and he only got hit out of 1. But damn. With advantage, it only hit 1 time out of 3. That's crazy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Swinging at him with the scimitar. 10 does not hit. Whisker, you are up.
Okay. Come on. Five, 10, 15. 25.
Oh, I know. I gotta feed the baby. I do. Hey, Nana's big cosplay. Raven, you're not taking stuff up out of the floor.
We're just gonna pull that out.
All right. Whisker's Dragon Fire Blaster.
I'm still at advantage, correct?
You are still at advantage. 24 will hit. Did that have an AoE?
I think it's 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Give me a minute and I'll check real quick.
Because 10 feet is right there. If you aim at the middle guy, you hit all 3 of them.
Which is kind of what I was planning on doing.
I figured as much.
Come on.
Let's see.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was muted.
Think it's a 10 feet AoE.
Yeah, I believe it is 10 feet.
Welcome up.
Everyone's
Roll the damage. Roll the damage. Roll the damage.
Oh, I know. You're so excited.
Ah, 32. 32 necrotic damage. Actually, I don't know why it's necrotic. It's supposed to be fire damage, but because it's called a Dragon Fire Blast.
It's been necrotic ever since we made this.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
we're going
it's
for
never
it.
been fire one time.
Oh, that's messed up. Okay, see? All right, so these 3 guys taking 32. Blam! That is DTD times 3. That's a triple kill.
Oh, does that mean they lose concentration and I'm free?
It is.
Sure.
That
They're
does
dead.
mean
You free.
you good.
You are free, sir.
You
Let's fucking
Gucci.
go. Seeing the explosion, I'm like, ah! Ah!
That
Nothing
being
can keep
said,
me
that will
down.
end my turn.
All right. Where is this guy at?
He's the one that's right here.
Oh, yeah. Why wouldn't he move? Oh, there he goes. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, I got a better idea. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 up into the camp. Captain, we're getting eradicated by unknown forces. What do we do?
We live to see another day. That's what we do.
Frank
Keep on
Jones.
with it.
Sir, we retreat?
No. We fight. There's only one left. Kill the last Legion member.
Sir, yes, sir. Form the wall! Form a wall! And you just hear them yelling out the orders to form a wall. And you just see these Duskholm rebels as their eyes turn to the tower. And they see this Duskholm commander, our captain, and a different guy. And the bridge just quickly becomes filled with swords and shields as the Duskholm fill the bridge. And a shield wall form.
How high is the bridge above the water?
It's probably like 5 or 10 feet down at the depth.
Oh, okay. So it's not too bad.
Yeah. Like this guy out here that you kicked, he's pretty much screwed. Like he's got to come all the way through the Umberburst
Right,
to
he
get
just
back
out
up.
here floating in the water.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was like a ravine where it like was the bridge was over one specific area that's like 10 foot, so I could break the bridge.
Now that they have formed a shield wall, whenever it's a Duskholm soldier's turn, they all get to move, but they only move 5 feet at a time. Chunk. As you just see this Duskholm formation, chunk. As they're beating their swords against the shield. Damien, it is your turn. Damien, you're a great Duskholm commander. Thank you.
Once that last son of a bitch is dead, reconvene here.
Hooah!
Oh my
Hooah!
god. I just got an
Hooah!
idea.
And I'll give more inspiration. Whoever says I want it first.
I want
Well,
Moon
There you
wins
go.
it.
I knew you had a thing for Moon, cousin. You don't have an ability to split your arrows to like make it rain?
Technically, that's the split shot like effect that I have, but I mean, like,
But it's not like an AoE type of like shoot it in the air and it rains arrows kind of ability.
no.
I mean, we
Okay.
could make it that way if that's what you want to do.
We could probably do something like that, but I'm not that concerned about it right now, cause I got a plan.
I got a plan. He's got a plan.
Yeah. He's gonna send them all against me.
All right, so Damien, turn is over. Prone guy, the unhittable, stands to his feet, blood on his teeth, scimitar in hand, swings.
Come
This
on,
guy-
you!
This guy ain't so strong.
Oh my god!
As he goes to swing and the sword breaks on contact.
As he's this inspiration of standing to his feet in opposition to this creature, he pulls his sword and he goes for the lunge, and just as this graceful like a bird, he grabs the sword, flips him over, and just cuts this rebel completely in half and just kills him on the spot. Just so what was once an inspiration to the rest of the Duskholm rebels quickly became a opposition will be met with death moment as he fall as the two halves fall to the ground.
Gross. Keep fighting, men!
Vesper, it is your turn.
Inspired by this ability of this guy to cut him in half, I'm charging right in. 1, 2. I'm not gonna use that. So we're gonna swing Blades of Celestial.
22 will hit. Fuck! For crit too?
Yeah.
Ah! For 15 slashing.
And here we go. So we keep the streak going.
Oh, come on. 15 will hit.
7, 12.
For 12. Oh, yes! Woo!
1 HP in a dream.
1 HP in a dream.
Making me use another attack. See if I got a good bonus action to use on it. Nope.
By the way, Moon, you just received a lucky from Danny in chat.
Thank you. Sorry, I am stuffing my face with food.
That puts you at 4 luckies.
And she's naturally lucky.
And she's
so-
naturally lucky. She's got so much luck.
All right. We're just gonna go for the overkill for the beheading. Aiming for the head.
27 will hit.
27.
You're gonna get it. What?
8 slashing. Didn't need
As I
much.
As the head just plops on the floor, like right over here, right at the front of the bridge. Not thinking that these guys saw me casting the spells because they were all back here. I'm gonna go, "We did it, Ben!" And see how they react before I end my turn.
Roll deception.
Oh. I was gonna say roll performance.
Roll perform. Yeah, go ahead. Do a
Like
performance.
a good performance. Come
Yeah.
And we
Yeah,
can do
come
a
on.
combination of the two. Performance.
Hang on.
Okay.
I got an idea. Before
Alright,
you
beat
do
your
that.
number.
All right, I have my
Oh.
number. I have my number.
Bullshit. Performance and then deception or performance?
Yes, both of them.
Okay. Performance first.
Okay.
Performance was on money. You know.
Performance
Money,
is on
baby.
money. But you're in the heat of the moment. That makes sense. You know, yeah, we fucking did it. I just beheaded this guy in front of you. Like, performance is there. We knew that was going to be good. Now, deception.
This is the big one because I'm clearly in tattered clothes that are outdated now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the 18 was right there. The
Oh, the
18
nat
was
20.
right there. Oh, do I use any luckies?
How many do you have?
I know I gotta pull up the sheet that Charlie has.
According to my sheet,
Oh.
Slow, you have 2 luckies.
So I have 2 luckies, or I could throw some dice on it.
Yeah, you have 3 8s. So,
Where's
Let me
the
see.
And I don't get the dice I was gifted.
so Moon will
Yeah.
give you her D6 of inspiration.
And in chat, I believe there's a new one.
All right, so I'm gonna use my lucky then to
All right.
re-roll my deception.
So, and AP just gave you another lucky.
Yeah, so it just replaces it.
So, yeah. So go ahead and.
So here it is. I mean, it's better.
It's better.
I had to sit through 2 streams of Jollies for me to finally get 1,000 gold to spend on that. And you rolled 2 better.
It's better.
He just said he sat through 2 of my streams to get 1,000 gold for you to do 2 better. He's gonna kick you in Riot. He's gonna fucking kick your ass IRL, man.
All right, hang on. We're gonna pass this track. We're gonna get it. Hang on. Let's see. So I have.
You have a 6.
Let's go with a D8. Let's start with the 8.
You're 5 foot out of the way, or I give you 4, buddy.
Yeah, your luck is all over the place right now. I don't know what's going on.
Throwing a 10. All right. So 13, a little better. So I'm out of 10s.
You
I'll
have
throw another 8 on it.
Don't you have the 6 from?
I do actually.
Wait. I gotta. Let me get my. So what have you burned? So you've burned.
I burned a 10, an 8, and now I'm burning the 6 that Ashley gave me.
Okay.
I'm at 13. Now I'm at 16.
Okay, nice.
And do I have an extra 6 still? Do I have like my 6?
You have 1/6. Just that's yours.
Okay. So the one that Ashley gave me, I just used. I'm going to use
Wait,
my
I have
6.
6. I have 64. So take one.
You have 7 according to the sheet.
Well, then now I have 6.
Okay. So we're going to throw a 6 and a 4.
Okay, your 6 and one of AP's 4s.
Yes. So let's do the math. 6, 12, 18, 21, 22. And that's where we're leaving it. Unless you got a nat 20, and I'm just burning this because you rolled a nat 20. In which case, fuck it. Whatever.
It was probably like a fucking 6.
Yeah, it was probably like a 2. My first roll was better.
So, as you behead this legionnaire, and his head flies through the air, and you exclaim in victory, "We did it!" Ah! In this attempt of deception that you're still one of Duskholm, you see the shield wall break, and all of the rebels, yeah, as they start slamming their shields and swords together, as they are happily celebrating with you, as they just watched one of their most powerful warriors, obviously, for him to cast magic and to dual wield even. Like, he just killed single-handedly all of these legionaries. He must be a powerful warrior. They are so happy you are on their side.
Told you it would work.
I rolled a 1, by the way.
You had a really good poker face then.
All men, report back here.
Really good poker face.
Do I see them yet?
See who?
You guys.
I mean, we're 35 foot away.
We're 35, yeah. You probably could see us at the gate.
Okay. Do they have? Can I wait and see what their reaction is to the cheering now, since there's not blood and screaming murder? Because I'm pretty sure I was loud enough that they heard me, only being 30 feet away.
Well, so there's something you've failed to take into consideration with all of this deception. You kicked one of them off of a guard tower into the river. So
But he's not here yet.
not yet. But he will have made his way to the gate, and he sees your 3 compatriots there. And obviously a halfling and 2 cat people do not belong in a Duskholm camp. So he will call to arms again, as he, quote unquote, raises the alarm that there are more intruders at camp.
Someone has polymorph.
Can I? All right. I'm gonna say to the guy next to me,
Bring the rest of the men here.
No, I'll take mine. I would just, like,
Man, they are moving quick.
Well, yeah, they're full alert at this point. Now we got more
He was gonna
intruders.
Try and kill him before he alerted everybody. But I get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Now they're cornered.
So your orders, Damien, were to bring the men to him, right?
bring the men to me. Yes.
Okay.
What's going on here?
The commander said all men to return to the inner courtyard immediately.
You heard him, boys. Let's move.
What, sir? What about the intruders? We can't just leave them here.
Commander's orders. Do you want to deal with it?
Fine. You two
You want
quickly
your
take
ass
them into
chewed?
custody.
Wait, Carlos does not have 8 legs. Then that's 6. See?
I'm going to have to figure out how to get hidden here, cousin.
All right. So
I didn't cover
Look, Vespa, I'm just going to give you a good heads up here. I'm going to try and convince them to switch to Magnus's side of this entire dispute and
I wouldn't bring
release
his
our
name up
friend.
particularly, but you're the officer.
I
I didn't cover her up last night. She
Would
was
you
so
just prefer to kill them all?
Hey, Jolly,
Eat them a little.
Yes,
you're gonna have to give me like 5.
that's fine. You're captured anyway at this point.
Yes, sir.
We'll see how this goes, and depending on how it goes, we can intimidate them with you. Look at what you just did with all that magic. They praised you.
And except for the one that kicked off the thing. Anyway.
Well, let's not worry about it. We'll say you had a spasm.
All right, Stoic, lead the way.
Men and men. I want you all to think to yourself, are you happy?
I mean, we're alive, and the legionaries are dead. Why they attacked us, we don't really know.
Well, the reason that they attacked you was because they set you up to die.
They're working with the other rebels. That's why.
Yeah, I rolled a 12 on persuasion, but I'm gonna.
Oh, hang on.
I'm gonna,
If that be the case, I'll roll off against you.
I'm gonna add an 8 to it.
Okay, you add your 8 and then I'll roll.
Oh, God, please don't be Vesper here. Not terrible.
bad.
16.
Okay.
And because I have so many fucking 4s, I'll throw
Nope,
a 4
you're
onto
fine.
it. Okay.
They believe you. They're
Tells
dumb.
You that you're fine. For me, who wants me to drop the bank?
Hey, I wanted to create drama with that one, my dude. Like, come on,
No,
you kicked the
it's all
guy,
good.
you misty stepped, you threw a giant black fireball. I mean, you wielded 2 swords. Like, you're way more than a Duskholm soldier.
Benedict is pleased, you know.
Yes, I fed. I'm so hungry with the black shit. Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna call him Benny from now on. Or
Benny!
Dick.
Benny! Well, it depends on if he's being an asshole.
Yeah.
He's being a good person, call him Benny. So are they persuaded by what I said?
Sorry, I was trying to pay attention. My phone keeps going off.
Oh, good.
So, anyway, with your persuasion, what is it that you were trying to persuade the men here of?
That the Legionnaires had brought and set up this camp to kill them all this time.
But
And they're
why?
with the government of Duskholm. Well, why?
You're saying the legionaries are with the loyalists? They're with the central government? What?
Yes.
But I thought they were on our side. I
No.
thought that's why we...
And I'll tell you who's on the real side of this. The people they told you to hate and to despise and to go after. You all need to rethink where you are in this dispute. And I can tell you right now, you are not on the right side of it.
Where would we go? We can't go back home. We've been declared traitors. Besides, we wouldn't want to go back to that place. Honestly, most of us are tired of fucking fighting. I'm tired of war. But war is all we've ever known. So we
Let
fight.
me first start by saying, release the 3 prisoners that you have captive. They are not your prisoners nor your enemies. Neither am I. I'm not even Duskholm.
Roll for persuasion again. Against insight of Duskholm.
$19.
Sir, what do you mean you're not Duskholm? We followed your orders. You led us to victory.
You saved your lives.
We are not Duskholm.
Well, if you're not Duskholm, who are you? Why are you here? Why are you dressed like that? We thought
Been
you were
looking for
us.
someone.
We're sent here looking for a girl
And a cat.
that always has a cat near her.
You seek the unlucky ones. Oh, release them quickly.
Men, I will ask you once again, if you are not happy, once we leave this place, I'm sure that you will be welcomed where we are going.
Join us. Join him. The man who saved your lives.
What's your real name then?
Damien
Vespa.
of House Thrones.
Oaken Shade.
I wonder if any of them actually know.
Well, you know what? That is an interesting question. Hold on. I need to move us for a second because I got a group select. What? Oh, it won't let me do that. Okay.
Oh, like a group roll?
Yeah, I was gonna do like a group. Oh, it doesn't matter. With a 17, one of them from the back hollers out, Thrawn, that's a king's name. An old king's name.
I'm surprised you know it.
I'm surprised you said it.
It's important to know one's enemies. We were taught it in school. Don't you men remember? The sacking of Elranthian. You say you're Thrawn. Are you king or descendant of?
Show him the blade. Show him the blade, cousin. As I whisper to him.
If you insist, Vesper. I am Damien Thrawn's. I'm the rightful heir to Elranthian. Your people have ransacked and demolished my city, took everything from me and my family. I once would have killed you without blinking of an eye. There are more pressing matters.
Well, you didn't kill us today. Obviously, your swordsman there is more than capable.
Aye.
I don't know whether to believe you about being a king or not, but you sure act as a noble. And you sure lead troops as a noble as well. Anyway, we won't stand in your way. But that's not to say that the ones inside won't have a differing opinion.
One's inside.
There's plenty more of my friends inside. And plenty more legionaries in there too. But if this was a planned attack, they might all be dead anyway.
Well,
I only ask that you spare any of us that aren't legionary. If you find it in your heart to save some more enemies.
I'll do you one better. Join us and save them yourself.
And anyone who survives will be under our protection and has a home with us in the new world. And that guy over there, and I'll point to Whiskey. You could be part of his crew if you so choose. You could be part of his crew.
Part of the ship, part of the crew. Part of the ship, part of the
You
crew.
could help us take down everybody who's corrupt.
Well, that sounds like a great idea and all. But you said one critical problem I have. And the whole reason that this lot are out here and not in there. You seek the dead child.
Dead child?
The one with the flaming eyes. She's an omen. A bad one at that. You don't want to be anywhere near her. And frankly,
what can you...
anyone inside that cave anyway is probably good or dead anyway because of her. They took her in there 4 or 5 days ago and we ain't seen nobody come out since.
Aye.
You don't have to come with us in,
First.
but you are more than welcome to join us after.
I will
Well,
give you my word that I will not harm any of your fellow allies. But if they do not follow the same suit, I must defend myself.
You tell them that Ager is out here and told you that gave you permission to go in there and pull him out. Tell him you're mercenaries for Duskholm, and leave the whole Elranthian king thing aside. It might confuse him. But
You have some updated armor then.
yeah, here. As Ager
Aye.
slams open a crate full of boxes and there's Duskholm uniforms.
Aye.
I'm gonna quickly shed the dirty, scrapped up clothes and throw on a brand new, updated uniform.
Hey, thank you.
All right, you send him out here to me. Just let him know you're with me and that you're trying to pull him out of the cave. And then I'll try to explain the rest of him to him. And me and the rest of us here will hold the inner camp down until you come out. But we
Is
won't
your
wait.
name all they're gonna need for them to know to come out?
Yeah, I suppose I'm as good as anything out here.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure there's no secret word like Egg is the man or something.
You can roll insight and see if he's deceptive to you, trying to deceive you as a foe.
Well, welcome my rolls today, you know?
With a 5, you can't see any deceit in his face or body language.
All right.
We'll hold the inner courtyard for 3 nights only. You get lost in that cave, in those caves, where we're leaving. We're not coming in after you. I appreciate that you saved us here from the legionaries, but that child she's not good. I don't know why you're here after her, and I wish she never had come here in the first place. It's probably why the legionaries turned on us. The dead doing dead things, I suppose. Either way, here.
Well,
Well, are we
The rest of you ready?
gonna let
Moon makes sure her knuckles are fastened on her fingers.
Nellis will pull his rapier out and has a pistol in one hand. Here we go. Splodunking in a cave for a kid that everybody's too afraid to go after.
I thought I was the only kid.
Yeah. Not anymore, kid.
Quit calling me kid, old man.
Eh.
Quit calling me old man, kid.
You see Ager as he reaches up to the hand on the statue, and he takes out a knife and he cuts the palm of his hand and he holds it out over the hand of the statue, and the blood drips onto it. And you'll see that the stone hand, grabs the blood in a clenched fist and then draws it back up in a sign of power, and the door slides down. There you go. I'm gonna close it once you get inside. There's a lever on the inside that'll open it back up when you leave. Once again, 3 days. That's how long we'll hold the camp for you.
Aye.
Good luck, King Thrawn.
Thank you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
You want to dance, Moon? Jeez.
welcome to the dungeons.
I'll be seeing you soon, Egg. Be safe.
Let's get this over with. I'll take the rear, Nellis. Whiskey. After you.
So to sci-fi.
After me.
As you enter into the dungeons, The stone floor and the architecture made of that traditional dusk home, black granite rock that you, Damien and Vesper, you know all too well. You see things like the crimson symbols and sigils along the way, but you also see things of an older dusk home. One from well before your time, like almost ancient Duskholm. The royal purples and golds of the old style, of the old kingdom. Back before they were the warlords and the pillagers. Back when Duskholm was almost a peaceful nation, where they were mainly merchants and great ship salesmen. Sailors on a grand scheme. You enter into like kind of a foyer. 4 massive stone columns reaching up into the sky on a 20-foot vaulted ceiling. On your feet below you, skeletal remains lay on the ground, scorched and burned with like this necrotic fungus. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If I wasn't so sure, Vesper, I would have thought this was like a pudding guy's doing.
It's definitely interesting. What do you think of this, Benny?
It reeks. It reeks of a good necrotic rot.
Yes. I picked up the necromancy as well.
Can we hear when
No, it's all in my head.
Vesper? Okay.
You could hear me talking sometimes.
I would
Most of the time
say,
it's in my head. I would think, anyway.
I mean, you could have it be in your head, or you could have it be vocalized.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. That one was everyone can hear. Yeah, why not? Because we're in a necromantic area.
I mean, I got a small vial of Benny. I should be able to hear anyway.
I mean, maybe this is why the child is unlucky.
What, because she stumbles into fucking crypts?
No, Vesper said necromancy.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It's not good no matter what. But we shouldn't split up in here.
The door's locked over here anyway.
Another one of those statues over here.
Hmm.
There's a long
we do a
hallway.
perception check?
Some dim light down this way.
For the lever?
What's that?
Should we do a perception check to see if we can find the opening for the door?
This door here, right here, operates same as the door out front.
Blood sacrifice.
Blood sacrifice door. Has the same sigil, same statue, same outreached rock hand. So you believe that the function would probably be the same, requiring a blood sacrifice.
So be it. As I'll kind of like take the blade out a little bit, my sword, and get my hand good and put some shit on it.
Allow me, cousin. I'll gladly cut you.
I think I can cut myself.
Feds gets a brute crit.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, there you go, Danny. Thank you so much for giving Slow a brute critical. I'll go ahead and add it to his list because he don't have none, and that's not one that regenerates. So, Damien, you are at the door and you have given the blood sacrifice.
Yes, I've
You-
given a little blood.
How much blood have you given?
I literally only did it to where got like just I don't even know how to like. I'm gonna turn my camera on real quick so I can just point it like cut like right here,
Yeah.
right, and just so I can kind of like, and then kind of like pat it down a little bit.
Okay.
You make a fist so it pulls out.
Yeah.
So as you're dripping the blood into the thing, you see the fingers slowly, and I mean slowly, retract. As your blood drip, 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 and it begins to pool in the palm of the hand. And the fingers are just closing so slowly.
Think you're gonna need to do more, cousin.
Yeah, why not just hurt myself even more? Why not somebody else tag along, cousin?
I'll pull a dagger out.
I will offer my hand.
I will throw the dagger out. Some cool like Petra shit, you know, like sitting there playing with my knife like Petra.
Just spinning it through your fingers.
Yeah, and then I'll slice through like any old movie right across the palm, and I'll just I'll
So
clench my fingers together. and
Vesper,
squeeze.
Moon, and Damien.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on one second.
Pick all those containers up and set them back over.
We know they don't like cats, so I don't need your tabaxi blood over here.
As you are dripping, you now see the fingers are actually moving with some speed. It's still taking quite a bit of life force from you. So much, in fact, that you begin to feel lightheaded, and you can feel it affecting you guys. You will each take 3 points of damage for 6 turns to open the door. At this current pace.
18
Feel
damage.
free to hop in. So that is 18 damage if you continue to open the door this way. Well, Whiskey,
Why did that guy's blood open the door so fast?
I don't know, maybe it's Duskholm blood. Maybe he's a purist, you know?
The blood gem crystal is just the description of the color.
Yeah, it's just a blood gem crystal. Yeah, it's just color of the blood.
Okay.
You as well, so you won't have all day tomorrow. But
Do you guys wish to continue opening the door?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
All
We went
right.
This far. Is the blood pooling into the hand, or is it like pouring over into the floor?
It is soaking into the stone.
Oh, so it's getting absorbed into the stone. Okay.
Yes, it is working. You can see the fingers beginning to close around the palm. The blood is soaking into the stone. But you each will take 18 points of damage.
That's fine. I have 64.
Yeah, that's,
I will.
that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
What do you think we need to do here, Nellis?
Well, I guarantee you our Tabaxi blood is not going to help at all. Duskholm definitely hates odd races.
Should we take a short rest at any point?
I mean, we can. Now that we're in here.
A short rest isn't gonna heal our life points.
No, but it'll give me back my action surge if we have to fight something on the other side of this.
I mean, your choice, guys.
A long rest would waste a full day, and he said he's going to be out there for 3 days.
Correct.
So, and we're not even past the first room yet. So I'm down to keep going. I mean, we're already at 64. We could open it, see what's inside. If we got to fight something, we fight. Take a long rest after that, and then continue exploring.
Also, just to note, we are also at 3 hours in. So if you guys wanted to, we can keep going. I'm for another half hour, 45 minutes, however long you guys want to go. But usually 3 hours is the mark where I usually cut off our episodes.
I mean, I'm in for another half hour, but it's up to everybody.
I will say we are at a pretty
We are at a good pause.
Yeah, we're at a pretty good spot to pause.
Okay.
And I would, yeah.
Because we're going to be in the dungeons for some time. This is going to carry us through quite a few episodes.
All right. So then here's my next question. Right. Will we be able to finish this today?
The dungeons?
So, no, probably the door.
The door, you can get into the door and get into the next room, yeah.
Well, I'm just talking like the entire thing, like to complete the dungeon. Like,
No.
Will we be able to get it done today?
No.
So, like, okay. So if we were to stop and continue, next week, how would Joe get wrapped into it?
Oh, I've already got that figured out. Don't worry about that.
Shit, I'm good to stop. I'm good to keep going.
It's your all's call. We're at the 3 hour mark, so I just wanted to,
I'm
Monday
good
is
for
tomorrow,
whatever,
and people got to go to work and all that. So,
All right, so let's pause it here. Seems like a good spot then. Because
All
there's
right.
no point in opening the door and then we're all of a sudden
So-
want to explore more. So
why don't you guys take your 18 points of damage?
yeah, I did that already. Yep.
I haven't taken it from myself yet.
Oh, my
All right.
teammates are dying.
So with that, as the blood drips from your hand and you see the fist finally close up, the arm is so slow to raise. But it's raising on its own. It's an old mechanism, very old. Well, if we're going to see what's behind this door, I guess we're just going to have a sit and take a wait. As Nellis will throw his bag on the ground and he'll plop down on top of it as he watches this stone mechanism, and you can just hear the door. And then that's where we'll be as we wait for the mechanism to open up. And we'll start there next week. Sound like a plan?
Sound like a plan.
I missed the last second Abby came in. I'm sorry.
The mechanism is
Show,
opening, and we are just we're waiting to see what's on the other side of the door, and that's where we'll pick it up next week.
I can't wait for this blood beast to attack us.
In the meantime, everybody out there in Chatland, I love your face, and this has been episode 2 of Edge of the Map, an original homebrew campaign. We will be back next Sunday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern, and we will continue on into the dungeons as we track down Magnus's cursed child. So we'll see you then. Y'all have a wonderful day. I love your face. We'll see you tomorrow for our normal stream. Ciao. Good night. Bye.